Morning. Cut the music. What is going on, everybody? Grab your cup of coffee. You already know the dealio, guys. Grab your cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Ooh, yeah. That is definitely good. We got a shit ton of voicemails today and a couple of things I do want to cover. I really want to point out today the hypocrisy of the New York Yankees and really how dumb this team has become. Before I do that, I am going to go ahead and do a little roll call, but there is something I want to look up here. I just got something sent to me from Christian, and I want to see if I can find it real quick because I would like to share it with you guys. Let's see. What was it called here? Yankees Rapid Decline. Okay, here we go. So he read it. I might read it too together with you guys and see what we think of the overall article. But that'll come a little later. Let me move this up to about right here, and then we'll get to the rest of the show. We do got a lot of voicemails. We got a lot of voicemails today, guys. Quite a bit already. A few, I think, couple from Friday, and then a lot more, especially from this morning and going forward from there. But let's see what we got here. TC Steels. What is going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Victor, Epic Warrior, Mr. Webster, Jared Williams. What is going on? Chris Perez Jr., Marrero, Jared Williams, Anthony Garcia, Vikings, Dark Wolf. What is going on, everybody? Gerard, Yo Elvis. What is goody two shoes? I do it, baby. We here, baby. Matt Miller Brown, what's good, fam? Mitchell Fernandez, my brother. Dane Yuba, by the way, Dane, it's like 8 o'clock where Dane is right now. So my man is like, hey, I got to support the fam. I got to support the brand. That's why I love Dane, man. I love that guy. And if you guys are not watching the NYY News TV, NYYNewsTV.com, top 40 Yankee prospects with video. You're not getting this from Baseball America. You're not getting this from anybody. Anybody else would be like, you got to pay us for this. We got it on the site, and you're ready to rock and roll. Videos of every single prospect we are talking about, from the lowest of levels to the highest of level. We got it covered for you guys. But anyway, let's get into the show, guys. You know what? Today, let's just get into the nitty-gritty. Then we'll get into the voicemails because I want to hurt some feelings from you guys today. I'm sorry to do this, but I got to do it because it's part of my job. So unfortunately, we got to do what we got to do, how we got to do it. All right? So let's go ahead and look at, cover your eyes if you want. Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. There is bada bing, bada boom, ski. Bada bing, bada boom.
El Diablo.
There it is, folks. Yankees are the bottom of the barrel right now, chilling with the Boston Red Sox. Hey, you know, they're a rivalry. They want to stick together, I guess. But there it is, folks. 50-44, 6 games over 500. They got the worst run differential in the American League East. The New York Yankees as of right now, folks. And I got a couple of stats for you. One from Raw Tom. Well, it's not from Raw Thompson, but he shared it this morning. I just took a look at it, and I said, I got to get that into my show. So that's why I love the Discord server. That's why I love everything that we do here at NYY News TV. You guys are amazing. But if you take a look at this right here, man, there is nothing cute about where the New York Yankees are right now, guys. Nothing cute at all. They're 6 games over 500. They're 9 games back of the division. They are 2 games back in the wild card. So if anybody sees that wild card as a savior, I don't know about all that. I don't know about the wild card being a savior for the Yankees this year, folks. Yeah, look, Seattle typically comes on strong. We know that. Cleveland typically comes on strong in the second half. But even with that, forget about that, right? You got 3 teams right now that the Yankees would have to overtake. And that is Houston, Toronto, and Baltimore. They're not going to overtake Baltimore unless they get extremely hot. Toronto is starting to play like I think we all expected Toronto to play. They're 8-2 over their last 10. They got a really good team. Jose Barrios is back to being Jose Barrios. Gossman is a great pitcher. They got a good team over there. The offense is finally hitting. Houston's Houston. You know Houston's going to get in. Jordan Alvarez will be back soon. You know they're going to get in. Boston's going to go out there and make moves. Look, Chaim Bloom wants to get in. A lot of people went at Chaim Bloom. They went at him a lot. Especially when he gave Yoshida the contract he gave him. Kind of blew away all the competition for him. And look at the way that's working out right now for the Boston Red Sox and Masataka Yoshida. He is one of the better players in the American League, in general. He has been one of the best players in the American League. Could be the Rookie of the Year this year, whether you believe in that or not. As a player coming from Japan that's already been playing professionally, you know, you could believe that all you want, but fact of the matter is, Rookie of the Year or not, he is one of the best outfielders in baseball this year overall. And guess what? The New York Yankees passed on him. So today what we're going to do, we're going to talk a lot about the stuff that we all have been saying. And the Yankees are acting like they don't know how to run an organization. It is really blasphemy at this point that we're this friggin' stupid. It's insane that we are this friggin' dumb. And I'm going to go ahead and also throw the voicemail thing up here, the number 804-592-6160. Guys, we're already loaded. I don't know how many we're going to get to. I feel very, very bad because there was a couple of you that were first-time callers, but it was from like Friday or Thursday or Wednesday, and they don't stay that long, guys. I heard it the day of. It doesn't stay that long. So typically it's within the 3-day span. So let me just explain it to you guys. If it's Monday, if like today's show Monday, you want to call in on like Friday the latest, or like late Friday or Saturday even. It gets tough when it's a couple of days away. So let's go ahead. We got a couple here from Saturday. Let's get to it.
Hey, Pete, it's Fast Eddie.
Oh, my guy.
Saturday, listen, we just lost to Colorado last night. We got 8 more games against the worst teams in baseball. If we end up going 4-5 or 5-5, I don't think we should go out and get Ohtani or Soto or anybody. I just think we don't have it. I would bring every kid up we have and play him and see what we have down there in AAA, because
should have been happening already.
We just can't hit, brother. Let me know what you think about that. If we can't go 7-2 on this trip, then we have no business being in the playoffs. I'll tell you what, I heard you had some problem with your pea soup. Next phone call, I'll give you the Fat Bastards recipe for a great pea soup. All right, buddy, you take care. Bye.
Nobody loves Fast Eddie like I do, man. Fast Eddie is my guy. I tell you right now, my favorite fat bastard that ever lived right there. That's my guy. You got another one?
Hey, Pete, it's Fast Eddie. I called a little early. I want to run something past you. This kid in the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan, he's a 284 hitter with 10 home runs. Yeah. Second baseman, we can move him to third. And the kid from the Rockies, the outfielder, Randall Grichuk, he's a 300 hitter, a little bit of power. He's an outfielder, you know, and he can play the position. That's 2 guys with good bats who won't cost us everything we have in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
Just what are your thoughts on that, okay, buddy? I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Thanks, Fast Eddie. I appreciate it, man. A couple of things from what you said. As designated spitters yesterday, guys, we actually got back-to-back weeks of designated spitters on just absolute blowing up. I mean, I think yesterday with Derek, we had almost 800 people in the chat for designated spitters. The week before that with Hector, we had about 700, 650. So thank you guys so much already on hype and designated spitters up that way. It's definitely one of the most watched Yankee YouTube podcasts that we have out there by far, not even close. I mean, across the scope of Yankee land. So thank you guys so much for that. And speaking of what Fast Eddie was saying, Randall Grichuk. Are you trading top guys for Randall Grichuk when you got Everson Pereira in AAA and on the 40-man roster? I'm not. What's the point? And I actually disagree in a sense, and I think me and Derek even disagreed on this a little bit. If Juan Soto is available, I still go after Juan Soto and look to get him because he does help for next year. And I think the Yankees almost got to be in the mindset of, we can try to win this year. And here's the funny thing about where the Yankees currently stand. And guys, do me a favor, smack that like button for me. Here's the funny thing about where the Yankees currently stand, right? The Yankees can go out there and go, hey, we're going to buy and sell. If something's available, we're going to go get it, but we can also sell certain pieces. Do you guys really think the Yankees offense could get worse? That's the question I posed to Derek. Here's my question. If we go out there and trade some players, or we go, you know what? We're going to make these changes. We're going to let the young kids come up and play. What is the likelihood that they could actually be worse than what the Yankees are right now? I believe they'll be better. No matter what you do, I believe they would have to be better than what they are right now. I mean, I don't understand how you could be worse, to be fair. But as also what Fast Eddie said, let me switch back over. Here is the remaining schedule. The Yankees, of course, lose 2 of 3 to the Colorado Rockies. And guys, I remember coming out of the deadline, my goodness, postseason deadline. We keep going further back of the All-Star break. And I simply said they got to sweep the Rockies. I mean, that is almost a given. You got to sweep the Colorado Rockies. The Yankees don't only lose 2 of 3. They probably lose yesterday's game, which, in my opinion, is the worst loss of the season. By far the worst loss of the season. Aaron Boone just blows it. His team battles back and they get the lead. And oh my God, folks, the bullpen budget. Oh, I got nobody to go to. Let me go to Nick fucking Ramirez, who's a journeyman. Get that bullpen budget. I'll do an A-Rod here for a second. Grab the bullpen budget, and here's the bullpen budget. Bah! Fuck you. The bullpen budget at this time in the year, when you're 9 games back and 2 out the wild card, has to go away. Cut the shit. Go up to the guy like they used to back in the day. Back in the day, we used to talk with our fucking mouths. We used to be able to communicate with our mouth. Hey, Mo, you went yesterday. You good today? I'm good. All right. What is this new shit? Nobody knows how to talk no more. We got evidence of it. Remember last postseason, Clay Holmes? I was ready, boo. No, he wasn't. Yeah, I was. No, he wasn't. They asked me if I'm ready today. I told them, yeah. We used to be able to communicate well with one another. Communication as a manager at this point in the year is critical. Hey, give me the bullpen phone. Give me the bullpen phone. Hey, Mike, let me get my king up. Mike Harkey. Put King on the phone. Put King on the phone. Mike, I know I told you you had a day off today. How you feeling? Good? You'll be in to close the game in the 9th. We need you. All right. What are we doing, guys? And then everybody got mad at me for years when I've been saying Aaron Boone got to go. Get a manager that's had experience. Get a manager that has experience. They look at a bullpen budget, not had a guy Fields. And it goes, can't pitch today, sorry. Can't pitch today, sorry. Hey, bullpen budget.
You Parmesan sandwich.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's what I think about the bullpen budget. When it's time to end it, You gotta shut the door. Hey, King, shut the door. Finish it. Finish it. Don't go to Nick Ramirez. What are we thinking? Nick Ramirez, get the fuck out of here.
Hi, Pete. Yankee Mike here on Sunday morning in a heavy rainstorm. Hopefully the Yankees can get going. I keep saying
They
this.
lost.
Hopefully they can
lost.
win today and make it 2 out of 3 against the freaking rottenest team you can play, Colorado Rockies. But like I said in one of my comments on one of your shows the other day, this is the first time since 1992 that these idiots have been in last place, 31 years.
Yep.
Management back then was screwed up, and management right now is back it's screwed up. The only difference is George still wanted to win. This management team is all about profits over championships. They can say whatever they want. Again, they just called up Jake Lamb or signed him to a AAA contract, another friggin' stopgap guy who's just basically a cast-off from other organizations, nothing special. They need to stop making trades now instead of waiting to the deadline because they're one skid away.
Baby.
Lose 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Postseason is going to be a dream going bye-bye.
Cashman,
Well, I'm not
baby.
going to carry on. Hopefully they can get going. You have a great day. I don't know what happened last week. Maybe I had too many voicemails that I didn't seem to get on unless I missed it or something. But anyway, Pete, have a great day and go Yankees!
My man loves I love that Go Yankees thing, man. I got to be honest with you. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it, fam. I love the Go Yankees like that. Jared Williams, I think I already said your name. Macho King, what's going on? Brandon, how you doing? Old man, Huckleberry Johnson, J2218. What's going on, fam? Acevedo, what's good, fam? Freddy Fritz, A. Becca, TC Steels, my guys. Thank you guys for being here. Smack that like button again, folks. For All Rise, your New York Yankees morning show, like no other morning show, because they don't give a shit about you, but I do. But I love each and every one of you. There's a major difference between NYY News TV and anybody else. We love the community. We are for the community. And yeah, I might have put some Sambuca in this morning, all right? But let me live, okay? I watch this shit and call it every day. Let me live. But anyway, I don't even think I talked about this. I pulled it up on the screen and I didn't give a poot. 3 more against the Angels, 3 against the Royals, 2 against the Mets. Forget going any further, folks. Forget going any further. Think about this for a second. 3 against the Angels, you gotta win. 3 against the Royals, you gotta win. 2 against the Mets. That is 8 games. Imagine if the Yankees go 4-4, forget about it. If they go 3-5, forget about it. I mean, I don't know how you sit there and go, everything is fine, we're going to turn it around. You got the Orioles and the Rays waiting to put the final nails in the coffin and go, goodbye, guys, see you later, you're done. Adios. Good to know you, shitties. Good to know you. We had a little bit of happiness yesterday. Oswald Peraza making some great plays, making a great play at third base. Look at the cannon. Look at the cannon. But he wasn't up all year, folks. And I'm going to get to that point here, too. Look at the cannon. Bah! It's not all he did. Oswald Peraza also gave the Yankees a big lead yesterday. Huge RBI single from Peraza to make the game 7-5 at that point. And he was hype, as he should be. Also stole a base in the game. Had a tough play at third when he got thrown out, which is something you don't ever want to do. But at least Oswald Peraza showed up. And that is going to be a big part of a lot of the rest of this show, is talking about how the Yankees have had this all year. They've had these guys all season long and have really just sat back and said, we are smarter than you. You don't know baseball. We know baseball. Forget what every other organization is doing. We know more than you. We know more than you. And guys, another thing on the voicemails that I've noticed, because a few of you have messaged me and said that your voicemails did not go through. Remember, sometimes if your voicemail goes over the limit, which is 3 minutes, it will actually delete it. So if you got long voicemails, Remember, if they do go over 3 minutes, it could be deleted. Let's get to the next one.
Hey, Pete. I don't even know where to begin with this one, dude, because at this point, how in the world do you lose to the Rockies? I mean, it's getting ugly, and I think that
Facts,
Boone
Eric.
does need to go, like, now.
Get rid of him, Eric.
I'm hoping that Casey gets it somehow.
I mean, I don't know if I want Casey to even be the manager at this point. I mean, Casey's brand new here, you know. I mean, Yankees need an established manager, in my opinion.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah. Boone and Cashman equals hot shit, hot garbage. I'm right there with you to Ace Avenue. Facts on 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 facts. All day long. All day long. All day long. Let's go ahead and get to the next one.
How's it going, Pete? It's Dan calling in again.
Dan, what's up, fam?
Another amazing series by the Yankees. Some great play. Just wanted to voice a little bit of my opinion on this one.
Yeah.
You know, since 2017, they've used excuse after excuse after excuse for their failures. They got away with it after 2017 by using the excuse of, well, the Astros cheated us. Brian Cashman continuously brought that up. They hired Aaron Boone 2018 and should have beaten the Red Sox in 2018, but couldn't do that because, one, at the trade deadline, they had opportunities to pick up some certain players. They didn't do it. They didn't bolster that bullpen enough, and they got slapped around by a way better offensive team in the end. After that, 2019, same thing. You had Brian Cashman making excuses, Aaron Boone making excuses of why they're losing, why they can't beat the Astros. Oh, we are a better team than the Astros right after that. It's like, no, you're not. You're not. You're not based as a team to win when you have a complete right-handed hitting squad. And that's all they have.
Yep.
I remember back in the day when I was growing up, you know, through the, you know, early 2000s and everything, it was a completely different lineup. You had switch hitters, Jorge Posada, Bernie Williams. And the Yankees used to be that team to come out there and, you know, be like, yo, we got all these players. Like teams used to want that. And they wanted switch hitters. They don't have that anymore. Hal Steinbrenner, he is not like his dad. We all know that. Never going to be his dad.
Yep.
George used to run a war room in that office.
Facts.
Hal is running the unicorn room. And he continuously does it and makes excuses. He'll never have the balls to step up and be like, hey, listen, we failed. We need to change this organization, the mindset and the people in it.
Correct.
It'll never happen. At least not right now. They need a complete and total collapse. And I know we think that it's already happened. I think it's coming real soon.
Yeah.
And the media better start realizing it too. Because this team is on a downward spiral into the ground. And the flames are all around the stadium. And Hal and Cashman are smiling and like, everything's good, right? Right, Brian? Yeah, everything's great. Everything's great. What about you, Hal? The organization is running the way we want it.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Okay, I'm with that. They're either drugged or completely out of their mind. That's all I got to say. Great show, Pete. Keep it up. Keep working hard. Love you guys. Talk to you again. Bye.
Dan Dog, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it. Got a couple of super chats to get to.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Stone Cold 10X says if we face Ohtani as a pitcher, he may strike out the whole lineup. I think we actually are. I think it's going to be Ohtani versus Rodon in Game 3 of the series. The Ace Avenue, the big market of NY, really saves Brian Cashman. If he had the payroll of a smaller market team, he wouldn't even have a job as a GM. Time for a change. Let me see where we're at right here. We still got a shit ton of voicemails to get to. I really want to get to these. Let's continue on with a couple of different things here. Let me pull this up. Look at this right here, guys. Get ready to cover your eyes again. The Yankees started last season 61-23 when everybody was, well, not everybody, because I wasn't, was calling them the 1998 Yankees, and I told everybody they're playing over their head, take it easy, and everybody said, oh, Pete, you're a downer. I said, look, Be happy while it lasts. I think they're playing over their head. I don't think they're that good of a team. And they turned out not to be, because since July 9th of 2022, the Yankees are 88 and 84. 88 and 84 over a 172 game span. The Yankees since July 9th, 2022, with MLB ranks, listen to this, folks. Their win-loss record is 15th in baseball. Their runs scored are 11th. Their average is 25th. Their on-base percentage is 21st. Slugging 14th. OPS 15th. Guys, again, the offense issues is not a new thing. We have all knew this. We have all discussed this. We have all talked about this for a very long time. And I want to bring up this article right here. Yankees' rapid decline could mean no playoffs in 23, no Aaron Boone in 24. Yankees' rapid decline could mean no playoffs in 23, no Aaron Boone in 24. The reason I'm bringing this up for a couple of reasons. One, the media is already getting on board with the idea that Boone got to go. Somebody got to take the fall. And basically, there's a couple of parts in here that I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I can still remember where it was. There was one about had George. Hal is not George. Is it anything like his father? I believe there's a limit to how many years he'll allow the championship drought to continue. This season might be the limit, which doesn't bode well for Boone. Certainly not as the Mets are preparing to become sellers at the trade deadline. It's one thing for Steinbrenner to accept Steve Cohen's superior wealth, but his crosstown rival might be gutsier as well. There's talk that Cohen is ready to back up the truck in the next 2 weeks. That means anyone and everyone will be available. Granted, the Yankees club's crisis are not identical. The Mets are 8.5 games out the NL wildcard race. The Yankees are only 2 out the AL race. But while Steinbrenner is in year 14 waiting for a championship, Cohen could be reversing course midway through year 3. So basically, he also gets it. It's a good article, by the way. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it is a good article because basically what he's saying there is that everything that I've been telling you guys, Aaron Boone needs to get tougher. He needs to be tougher on his team. There can't be no more. Everything is fine. He even said his post games are fluffy. He has little fuzzy, fluffy post games conferences, and they got to stop. He needs to do a Torey Lovullo right now and go, guys, if I'm going out on my own terms. Maybe that's why Casey was brought in. We don't know. Maybe that is the reason Sean Casey was brought in on board. Maybe Aaron Boone goes, look, I wanted him in the winter. You guys wanted Lawson. If I'm going out, I want my guy here. And we'll see what happens. But Aaron Boone got to stop with the excuse bullshit. He got to stop with all the nonsense. Enough is enough. Time to be a man. Put your feet to the ground. Have a closed-door meeting and look at that team in the face and seriously, just say, guys, I am not losing my job because of you all. So enough is enough. It's time to play baseball. If you don't perform, you don't play. It's that simple. This is not some insane thing. This is common baseball logic. But Aaron Boone is a pushover. We all know that already. We know there's no accountability. That's why you get the product you get. Am I some sort of genius? No. No, I'm not. I'm not. I just see things the way it is, and I say it without letting a Yankee bias take over me. Guys, how long have I been saying Aaron Boone should go because the no accountability is going to lead to poor play. The excuses lead to poor play. This is not some, oh my God, this guy's Einstein. This is obvious shit. This is stuff that happens with children. If you don't lead a child the right way, they're going to talk back. They're going to be disrespectful to everybody. You don't correct them, they're going to talk back. They're going to be disrespectful. It's the same shit in any aspect of life.
I mean, what do we even need to say at this point? Unfortunately, the Yankees, fundamentally, and just from an organizational standpoint, they're just a broken franchise, man. They've lost their identity.
Yep.
Nobody in the league respects them.
Yep.
And you just have
Perfect
poor
timing.
leadership. That's what's coming in the back. He's echoing my sentiments as well. But it's really just unfortunate because this team, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even make any changes, man. It's not even worth it, you know. We don't know when Judge is getting back.
Yep.
The Yankees have too many infielders and not enough outfielders.
Yep.
And where does this all point to? Ryan Cashman. So he constructed this mess, man, and he's got to live with it. And he's got to be the face of it. It can't be Hal Steinbrenner because you all know that Hal don't even know who's on the team. You know, you look at back in the 70s, the 80s, George Steinbrenner was almost at every game.
Yeah.
Where's Hal's presence? Where's he at?
Never seen him in a box.
Of not performing well. The Yankees don't have that lurking over their shoulder. Everything is just cool. Everything is cupcakes and kumbaya.
Yep.
So if I was the Yankees, I'd just stand pat, play the young kids. It's not even working. What my son said. So
he's right. 100% right.
That's all I got to say, man. Play the kids, man. You have nothing else to lose. I honestly don't see this team making the playoffs, man. But we shall see. And I mean, do we even trust the Yankees to make the right decision at this point? So who knows, man? But I'm always here for you. All rise. Let's go. Go Yankees. Come on.
Appreciate you, Ra. And the funny thing is, when your son went la 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 la, that's what I hear in Aaron Boone's post conferences, so his press conferences. So that's exactly what your son was trying to do right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Pete, it's the Macho King, yeah. And I hope everyone's doing okay out there after losing 2 out of 3 to the Rockies, yeah. Once again, snatching the feet out of the jaws of victory, yeah. At least we finally got Peraza called up. So miracles can happen. Although us Yankee fans used to witness the miracles a whole lot more on a consistent basis, yeah. Anyhow, McDonaldson is on the IL, yeah, and I wish him a forever long recovery at home and nowhere around this team.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Dig it.
And with that stretch coming up later this month about division rival, they need to get Judge back. But the Macho King thinks there's something rotten in Denmark, yeah, brother, because the front office is always lying about the extent of injuries, yeah.
True.
Well, Cashman better straighten up and get wheeling or dealing, because this season's getting flushed down the toilet. Oh, yeah! Watch out! Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Facts! All facts. All facts on you right there, man. But let's get into this right here because this might be the biggest part of the conversation. And then we're going to just stick to your voicemails, guys. We got 11:37 right now, 37 minutes in. We got 300 plus people in here. All Rise is growing like never before to be the New York Yankees morning show on a Monday and Wednesdays. Hopefully, like I told you guys before, next year, the plan hopefully is to have this morning show every single morning, but we'll see where we are. We got a lot of big plans. There's so many things that I'm working on I can't tell you guys about yet that we are looking to continue to grow this thing to levels that the world has not seen yet. That's the way I see it, that the world has not seen yet. But let's go ahead and jump to this. This pisses me off. This pisses me off in many ways. Mark Feinsand today says it has been well documented that the Yankees are seeking corner outfield help. I'm sorry I laugh, but we've been looking for an outfielder since fucking Jesus resurrected. Oh, my God. But according to sources, New York is also seeking to upgrade at catcher, starting rotation, and back end of the bullpen over the next 2 weeks. Guys, I laugh because let me just go ahead and pull them up. Ben Rohrvet, was a part of the Gary Sanchez deal, and a lot of people thought he was going to be the next starting catcher. He's hitting 287, 401 on base percentage, and a 914 OPS. Yankees called him up for a little bit, and what did he do? He just hit. And the Yankees said, that's too good. Gotta let you go. Gotta let you go. We can't keep you up here. You're hitting too good. This makes too much sense. Can't keep you here. I'm Brian Cashman. It's gonna work the way I want it to work, not what every other major league team is doing. Guys, every other major league team is calling prospects up quick. Ben Rortvedt is 25 years old. This is not a journeyman. Why is he not catching? Hell, I'll go even further. Why is he not catching? Every other team is calling prospects up. 241, 332 on base percentage, 800 OPS, 12 homers, lefty. Wells and Rortvedt are lefties. Why are they not up? You want catching? They're there. They're right fucking there. What catching are you looking for? What are you going to find better? They need a left fielder? Boom. He's been there. 291, 388 on base percentage, 973 OPS. He has been there. Boom. Everson Pereira. He's on the 40-man. You don't got the same excuse. Why in God's name is Frenchie fucking Cordero even a thing? $11 homers in 195 ABs, 308 average, 373 on base percentage, 927 OPS. Folks, every major league organization are calling up their young players as quick as humanly possible. These young kids nowadays are more adept at hitting 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. They're more adept to seeing this on a daily basis since they were 16 years old. They are ready more so than ever before. Yes, there's things in baseball that needs to change. They got to work on. I know all that. But they are ready. Every other team is taking advantage of the younger players in their system. What are the Yankees doing? They are just waiting. Letting guys that are done keep playing baseball. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. Here's the Yankees 40-man roster, right? Johnny Brito's in the minor leagues. What do we know about Johnny Brito? Well, he has a great changeup and a hell of a fastball. You know what Johnny Brito might be able to do after the deadline? You might be able to throw him in the bullpen. Randy Vasquez, you might be able to throw him in the bullpen. We'll see what Luis Gil is. You might be able to throw him in the bullpen. And guys, look, I'm not saying that this is where you're going to keep these guys for good. But you're talking about you want to look for late inning help. I agree, but if you're not getting a closer, forget it. If you're not getting a legitimate closer, forget about going out there for many deals. You got them in your system. How about try these guys out in those roles? Yankees did it with Luis Severino. They did it with Phil Hughes. It worked out. They won a World Series with Phil Hughes in the bullpen. He was one of the biggest parts of the team. He was one of the biggest parts of their team that year. They moved him to the bullpen, and it was phenomenal. And it was phenomenal.
Thank you for being a friend.
Clyde Burns says it's time to clean house and get ready for football season. Davy Garcia, put somebody else on the 40-man roster already. Yoendrys Gomez, he's looking very good in the minor leagues. Yankees got kid gloves on him, like they always do. Johnny Loizaga, we don't know what's going to happen with him. We don't know if Frankie Montas is going to be back. Fact of the matter is, again, the Yankees got young kids that throw the ball very friggin' hard. Put him in the bullpen if you need him for a little bit, if you're worried and concerned. Try him in the pen. Ben Rordvet, he's on the 40-man roster. All you got to do is say, time for you to come up. Trade Higgy or Trevino, whatever one you want to get rid of. Trade one of them. Let the kid catch, man. You got there is nothing to lose and everything to gain. But the Yankees haven't even tried it, and it's July 17th. Think about that for a second. It is July 17th. Yankees are headed to the West Coast today. Late game. They haven't tried any changes whatsoever. Everything is okay. Go to the infield. Cool, Peraza's finally up. Josh Donaldson had to get injured. Think about that, folks. Josh Donaldson had to get hurt for the Yankees to call up Oswald Peraza, and we're no guarantee that he's playing every day. There is no guarantee that he's going to be playing every day. Donaldson, guy should have been shot to Mars years ago. LeMahieu's turning the corner. He should be a guy that plays every now and then. Doesn't need to be in a lineup every day. Peraza, play him every day. Rizzo, people are going to think I'm nuts. If a team wants him, take him. I'm not joking. Take him. It's the same shit every year. Gets hot, starts off hot, hurt, terrible the rest of the year. Let's just see how terrible he's been. His last 30 games hitting 181. No home runs. 0. His slugging percentage over his last 30 games is .229. When the ball hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's a Rizzo. I haven't sung it in so long, I'm shocked I know it still. Your team sucks. If you move them, move them. Move them. Who do you play? I don't give a poot. Bowers could be back and stay at first base. He's better there. Figure it out later. 229 slugging, 308 on base percentage, and a 181 average over his last 30 games. Look at the Yankees outfield. Greg Allen, journeyman. Harrison Bader, you got serious conversations here. Jake Bauers, better first baseman. Oswaldo Cabrera, good game yesterday. He's been a major letdown. Frenchie Cordero, how the fuck is he on this team? How is he on this team? He's on the 40-man roster, taking a spot from a guy like Florial. Judge, we know Judge. IKF's a utility player. Billy McKinney's a journeyman. May I remind you, this is a almost $300 million organization. But this is how the roster is constructed, and everything is fine and dandy. And they look at you in the face. I would never do this to you guys. They look at you in the face and they go, we can't call him up. He's not on the 40-man roster. He's not on the 40-man roster. If I was a beat writer, I go, hold on a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Here you go. This is the 40-man. Wait. This is the 40-man roster right here. Hey, Booney. Hey, moron. Here's your 40-man roster. Can't call the kid up? It's the 40-man right here. 40-man roster. Can't call the kid up? Wait. No. We're not letting you off the hook here. You just said you can't call him up because he's not on the 40. Here's the 40-man roster. Here it is, right here.
You Parmesan sandwich.
Fuck
you.
Sure you want me to have a press pass? I wouldn't last a day. Give it to somebody who's going to last at least. Let him get a job.
Hi, Pete. This is Steve calling from the Midwest. I'm a paisano just like you. I think the problem is we got to get Boone out of there, and I'd like to see if they can try to get somebody like Craig Counsell who really knows what they're doing with a pitching bullpen. If you look at his stats in the last few years, he's got Milwaukee playing really good baseball. So,
yeah.
Pete, I want to know what you think about that, and I'm an avid listener, okay? Thank you.
Steve, thank you so much, my friend. Steve from the Midwest, by the way. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. There's just so much wrong with this team, and I do agree with you in the sense that Aaron Boone got to go. I mean, I've said this longer than most people, and when Aaron Boone came out the very first time, guys, and he said he was bullied by an umpire, nobody reacted. I think I was the only person that made a video on this making a big deal, and I told my team, I said, my God, he's going to get fired. I mean, watch the articles tomorrow. There was not one single article that a 40-something-year-old man just said he was basically bullied. A 40-something-year-old man, folks, basically sat there, looked at everybody in the face, and said, I got bullied. I got bullied. But he's still here. He's still here, and the Yankees still got the same nonsense going on. Nothing has changed. Nothing is different. It's all good. Everything is fine and dandy, folks.
This is Monday.
Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with this club. Why make any changes? But you are starting to see articles that there is potential that Aaron Boone could be fired. And I don't know how he isn't fired, to be honest with you. I mean, I believe this. I told a few people this the other day. If the Yankees fire Boone and get rid of Cashman, I think they win a World Series within 2 years. I really believe that. I don't believe it's that hard.
Hey, Brother Pete, what's going on, man? It's Truth Always. What's up, my brother?
My guy.
God bless you guys. In Jesus' name.
God bless you, brother.
I wanted to say this off the rip. The Yankees are not going to make the playoffs. And to be a Yankee supporter and a rooter for the Yankees, I hope the Yankees don't make the playoffs. They need to be humbled. This is the moment that the Yankees need to be humbled. They need to set the record straight. Cashman needs to admit his mistakes. Cashman needs to be gone from the team. He needs to be gone from the Yankees, off the rip. Number two, they need to build a team for someone to help Judge. They need a Soto or Ohtani. I'm leaning towards Soto. I think Soto has more as far as capabilities to bring camaraderie with the team and that smile and that get the team loose. You know what I mean? It's just like Nick Swisher and AJ Burnett did in 2009. You know what I mean? Made the team relax and just have a good time and just win. It's all about winning. You know what I'm saying? So bring that winning spirit to the team. That being said, the Yankees are not going to make the playoffs. I'm telling you right now. That's just, I know people hoping they make the playoffs. They're not going to win. If they do make the playoffs, they're going to get knocked out the first round.
They ain't going far. No way.
Enough is enough.
They ain't going
Man,
far.
I just want to let you know, God bless you guys. Love your show. One.
Appreciate your truth always. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Hey, Pete, it's Tyler here.
Yo.
I don't know. I guess it's just the same shit again. There's nothing to be excited about this team. I mean, I guess the only thing I was really excited about is Oswald Peraza finally getting called up, which he should have gotten called up way before he did.
Yep.
But hopefully they brought him up here to actually play him every day, not do what they did last year to him and play him every other day, every 2 days. He needs to be up here to start playing every day, just like Anthony Volpe is. So,
yep.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave Volpe a day off in one of these 3 Angels games this week.
Makes sense.
But my other thing was, like, Saturday's game, we score 5 runs in the second inning, but what happens after that? Like, I feel like the mindset of these hitters is that we just need to have one big inning and put up like a 4 or 5 spot, and then we'll be fine for the rest of the game, and we can just rely on the bullpen to get the job done. Like, that's not going to work, and that's where Sean Casey comes in to teach these hitters to start shortening up their swings. Because yesterday we left a lot of runners on base.
Yep.
For example, Anthony Rizzo. I feel like he's trying to go up there and do too much sometimes. I know he hasn't homered in a long time, so maybe he's trying to go up there. He's desperate for a homer, and he's trying to do too much up there sometimes, so he needs to shorten up the swing just like every other batter on the team, because we can't just keep doing the same thing where it's home run or nothing.
Yep.
So there needs to be major changes at the deadline. I would like an upgrade at catcher, and if a Juan Soto trade is possible at the deadline, then I'm all for it. So thanks, Pete. Have a great show.
Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, I'm right there with you, man. You know what I mean? I'm right there with you, brother. I mean, at the end of the day, this team needs major changes. They got to go out there and really make a difference. And, you know, we talk about catcher, and I just brought up that whole thing. It just makes no sense. I mean, call Rortvedt up. Call Wells up. Wells is doing this at AA. Is he the greatest thrower? No, but we know he can hit the ball. So whether you want to say, hey, let's leave the kid in AAA for a little bit, get him a call up, let Rortvedt come up to the majors. I mean, I would love to sit in the room with these guys and go, what's the deal here? What is the why? Why is it not happening? How Brian Cashman is still the GM to this day, I got no friggin' idea.
Hi, Pete. It's your boy Simon calling from New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh, come on, Simon. Make it be a good one.
Peraza, huh? I guess Brian Cashman isn't suffering from FCB anymore. You know what FCB is? He doesn't have faith in Peraza, he doesn't have confidence in Peraza, and he doesn't believe in Peraza. That's why he made that excuse, you know, we have to stew him out some more. I mean, my God, Brian Cashman shouldn't be suffering from this, but, you know, he is. And anyway, we got to get rid of Boone, too, Pete. We have got to get rid of him. He finds a way to lose a game, I'm telling you.
Yep.
I wouldn't even trust him to go grocery shopping without screwing it up. Anyway, you keep ranting and raving, Pete, and keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully we'll get Judge, and I hope we get Soto or Ohtani. And can we please get rid of Donaldson? I mean, we got rid of Gio Urshela for this schmuck. We got gypped. And Hal Steinbrenner needs to have some man balls, like you said, Pete, and just get rid of Boone. Just get rid of him. Have a good day, Pete. Bye.
Well, I did say he needs to have balls, but I don't think I ever said man balls because I don't know what woman balls are. But so I don't know if we got a gender man balls. Balls are for men only. So I always say you got to have big, giant brass balls. That's what he has to do. So I just want to throw that out there. But Simon, good voicemail. I like it.
How you doing? Yo, Purdue Pete. It's your boy Chris from Jersey, man. All I gotta say, let Peraza play for the entire second half.
Got to.
Donaldson. I'm out.
Got to. The only way Peraza ain't playing the entire second half is if somebody comes along and they go, hey, look, man, here's the deal. Soto's available. We want Peraza. If that's the case, you got to sit back and go, maybe we do that deal. Other than that, he got to play all the damn time. That's simple.
Thank you for being a
friend. Travel down the road, take your ass back again. Yo, France. Yanks got a clean house from front office to coaching. Our hitting philosophy has been trashed for years. Also, was Judge the last prospect we actually developed well? Seems like we kill prospects. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, to answer your question well. The whole Yankee organization has no friggin' clue what the hell they're doing.
Hey, Pete, good morning. Thank you for doing what you do. It's a great outlet for Yankee fans like myself. I'm calling from L.A. I love the Yankees. I've been a Yankee fan all my life. I used to live in New York. I moved out here like 10 years ago, and
Good idea. Get the hell out of New York quick.
MLB TV. I just want to tell you that what Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone say after every game, mostly Aaron Boone, they're only talking to an audience of one because the bullshit that they tell us, it's only for Hal Steinbrenner. He's the audience they're trying to convince because he's not a baseball person. He doesn't know baseball. So they're convincing this idiot, this billionaire idiot, that they're doing a good job. That's why they keep getting new contracts. That's why there's no accountability. So it's not for us Yankee fans who know better that this is just bullshit they're telling us. It's to convince Hal Steinbrenner that, yes, we're doing a good job. Yes, once these injured players come back, yes, Donaldson's going to turn it around. Yes, all this bullshit, it's for Hal. It's not for us because we're not idiots. Hal is an idiot. You can tell from his decisions that he's an idiot, giving Boone a new contract, giving what's his name, Cashman a new contract, because he's an idiot. And they're trying to convince him that they're doing a great job. All this bullshit that they say in these press conferences, it's to convince Hal. It's not to convince Yankee fans, because we're not idiots. We're not stupid. Hal is an idiot. He doesn't care about baseball. He lives in another city. He's a billionaire. He's on his yacht. He's in private jets. He's probably has a private island. He's insulated from reality, from what the fans really feel. And I'm sure he doesn't watch every game. He's an idiot. And when you hear Boone says all these lame, like monotone things in the press conferences after the game, it's to convince Hal Steinbrenner that I'm doing a great job. These things happen. We're still a championship caliber team. It's bullshit. And it's for Hal Steinbrenner, not for any of us. Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend.
Got a super chat from my guy. Aaron Rodgers is here, quarterback for the Jets. Says, don't see a fit for Ohtani when we have Stanton at DH. No one will want Stanton's contract. Plus, Judge may see DH sooner rather than later coming off that toe. Well, look, if you get Ohtani, you got to simply... that's not going to happen. The Yankees aren't getting Ohtani. I don't see that at all. I'd come on here and tell you guys, I'd be absolutely fucking stunned if they got Ohtani. I don't see that happening either in trade or free agency. I do not see the Yankees getting Ohtani. I'm on record for that. You heard it right here. If it's wrong, and my prediction would be wrong, I'll come out here and go, holy shit, I can't believe they got him. I don't see that happening. But if that were the case, you got to look at Stanton and go, hey, G, you got to play the outfield. Sorry. Got to play the outfield. You got to put the best team on the field. Judge gets back, we'll figure things out. But until then, you got to play the outfield. And that's it. That's truly it. If Judge is back, you play the outfield. Other than that, when you need to sit down, you got to sit the bench that day. That's all.
PD, be careful. I woke up today and I bypassed anger and violence and straight away chose rage. So today is about to be spicy as a motherfucker. I'm at a point with this pitching bullshit selection, bullpen budget, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You might as well just give Amazon Alexa the controls over the bullpen, both Matt Blake's job as well as Mike Harkey's job in the as a bullpen coach. You might as well just do that. Say, Alexa, get so-and-so up. Forget about the bullpen budget. What the fuck is this bullpen budget? I mean, I don't want to sound like Vic Dibitetto on Aaron Judge's toe where he says, cut that fucker off or take a cortisone shot. Come on, man. Get this shit going. This is the fucking Yankees, and if we don't get this shit together, I got a new concept for selling. How sell the team at the deadline. We're done with you. We're not convinced that either you, Cashman, or Boone can do this. You guys could basically take Randy Levine and Fishman with you, and instead of three, become the Five Stooges for all I give a fuck about. Because this team is straight up putrid dog shit.
Yep.
There, I said it. And I'm not going to be a Yankee corporate guy like freaking Michael Kay, who's going to be all refraining from, breaking this team down and taking them out in public. Fuck it.
Yep, that's right.
This team, it's one step forward from 2022 and 7 steps back all the way to freaking 2016. Compete until the deadline. When you realize you can't, you're going to sell. Only this time I wish I would just sell the team. Straight up, because I'm going to end this with a freaking Jim Morris Sr. Playoffs? Are you fucking kidding me? Playoffs?
Playoffs?
You're lucky you can win games with this putrid bullpen budget bullshit. Playoffs?
Sunil, a couple of things real quick is, of course, one, obviously, this. They're not going to, the Yankees aren't going to sell. The Steinbrenner family is a big family. 1, 2, it's where they get the majority of that money from. I don't know if they still got the whole shipping company and all that, which really blew them up. But I'll be honest with you, man. Selling is almost like adding. And I don't know a better way on how to explain that. Selling at this point for the Yankees, if the Yankees were to sit there and go, we just played terrible against the Angels, we played terrible against the Royals, and we lost to the Mets. And we're now we're 4.5, 5 games out of the wild card and 12, 13 games out of the division. Selling is almost like adding. How could they get worse? In all seriousness, how could the offense get? You're not going to sell Cole. You're not going to sell your starting pitching. But if you were to go out there and go, hey, if there's offers for a Rizzo, if there's offers for Glaber, and Glaber's having a good year, he's actually one of the only guys that have come out in the second half and played good ball. If there's offers for Bader, if there's offers for Trevino and Higgy, and the Yankees go, people want those guys. They want to take them. They want to try them. Maybe they got a hole. They feel they can fill it. You might be better off. And I'm not even talking of better off if you're throwing in the white flag. You might get better. You might actually be better. If the Yankees decided maybe we sell whatever piece teams want, you might indeed sell and become better like they did the year with Beltran. They sold those guys and they play better baseball. It's not working. It's not working. How do you get worse from this? I don't give a poot if Bowers is at first base. You're going to get more production. If Florial is not traded, give him the rest of the year. If Everson's not traded, give him the rest of the year. How do you get worse? That's my question. If the Yankees really were to sell, and let's just hypothetically say a team wants Rizzo, they take him. A team wants Trevino, they take him. Bowers is at first. Rortvet's at catcher. Donaldson, you release. At third base is Peraza all season. Somebody takes Glaber maybe. You go ahead and put LeMahieu at second base. Or they want LeMahieu. You leave Glaber at second base. Call up Everson Pereira, put him in the outfield. Somebody wants Bader, you replace him there. How do you get worse? Is it even possible? The team doesn't score, guys. They faced pitchers with 7 ERAs and did dick. Dick. How would you not get better? Simple question. Is it that concerning to get rid of guys? When have they been good? I think it's a very fair comment to make. If the Yankees were to sell pieces, I think they'd actually improve. I don't know how to get worse. I really don't know how to get worse. I'd love to know what you guys think about that.
Hey, what's up, man? I just really think the Yankees don't want to cut their losses with basically Josh Donaldson. It's pretty ridiculous that he's still on the team and that they only put him on the 10-day IL. Also, look, with Aaron Hicks, look how long it took them to cut their losses with that. Joey Gallo last year. The Yankees just make bad investments and don't know when to cut their losses. And that's what's going on this year. And it's a repeat. It's almost like a never-ending cycle.
It's like a laundry machine.
So I honestly agree. I don't think anything should be done this year because Judge is out and this team is falling apart. Like, IKF is one of the best players. IKF was supposed to come off the bench, and he's one of our best players. We took IKF from shortstop, a legit third baseman, to shortstop to now starting in the outfield.
Yep.
And he's supposed to be a bench backup player.
Yep.
Like, it's ridiculous. I honestly don't think the Yankees should make any moves. We need a whole regime change. Cashman needs to go. Boone needs to go.
Yep.
Something needs to be done. But I've honestly given up on the season. But thanks for the great content and great videos. Catch you later.
Of course, brother. Thank you, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
My brother Ruben, Big G wants to be in the outfield already. Let's just play him there and bench him. He needs help when he needs help. We can't prevent his injuries. Might as well get the best offensive version of Stanton. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that too. But, you know, if you got to put him in the outfield, you got to put him in the outfield. That's all you could do. That's all you could do. My guy, Fast Eddie.
Hey, Pete, Fast Eddie, man. It's Monday after the debacle of the weekend. I did watch you and Derek last night on Designated Spitters. Good show. I left a message with Derek. I'll leave it for you. You got to remember, is Hank Steinbrenner was the one who was being groomed for the job of ownership and taking care of all the moves for the Yankees. Not Hal. Hal was out doing his own thing. Unfortunately, Hank got cancer and died.
Let me pause that for a second. And Hank, by the way, was a lot more like George. Even if you go back and listen to his old interviews, he was a lot more like his dad. And I have insight into their family from a friend who actually worked with Hank very, very close, was very good friends with him. I got hilarious stories about pranks they pulled on Francisco Cervelli. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if maybe I could get this guy on at some point to tell some of these things. But there was even a situation, I think I told this story before, where the Duke team, George Steinbrenner invited the Duke team out, and Hank was there. They were all playing football outside, and there you see Hal Steinbrenner riding his little bicycle away, playing with his fucking Star Trek toys.
And that just put Hal in that top position, and he defers to Cashman on everything. And we know Cashman's, he sucks. So I think that's where we're kind of stuck here. I think if Hank had been around, if he lived, he was the guy who was with his father all the time and was trying to learn the ropes from. And unfortunately, he passed, and we got Hal, and it's showing up. So I think we got to fire Cash and Boone and start this whole damn thing new next year. Just my opinion, pal. All right, I'll talk to you soon. You take care. Bye.
Fast Eddie, you're 100% right. I mean, this is, again, something I've been... I'm on YouTube. You can go check all my content. I have been saying it probably longer than just about anybody. 2018, I said you got to give him time. Give Aaron Boone time. Once 2018 ended, that was it. Because I saw this team, everything was different. They didn't care no more. There was no accountability. His press game, everything is cupcakes and kumbaya songs. That's going to be what he's going to be known for. The Yankees went through a phase of cupcakes and kumbaya, the story of Aaron Boone as the Yankee manager. That's going to be it. If they make the changes, if Boone is gone and Cashman is gone, and they maybe even just give it to Brian Sabean, they're going to be a World Series caliber team. Let Brian Sabean pick his manager and let Brian Sabean run the organization. I guarantee you they will be a World Series team very quick.
What's up, man? It's a Monday, and you just think of another Yankees loss. Honestly, I'm becoming numb and paralyzed to the Yankees. It's just the same thing every single year. Gets our hopes up. Either we get a really good record and we blow ourselves during the playoffs, or we just suck during the regular season, and people still have hopes that we might even end up going to the World Series. And who knows when the last time that was. Honestly, I'm at the point where we just trade everything. Fuck it. Who cares? Couldn't be worse. Even if it was better, still it's not going to give us the same end result. So fuck it. Fire everyone. Fire Boone. Fire Cashman. Get rid of Judge. Get rid of Cole. Get rid of everyone. I don't even care at this point.
I agree with everything until they get rid of Judge and get rid of Cole. I mean, why? Why exactly that? That's my only thing. That's my only thing. I don't understand that part. I don't agree with. There's no reason to get rid of Cole. There's no reason to get rid of Judge. They're the guys you need to try to build around in the next couple of years and win with them. They've done everything good. Why make them be the scapegoat? They've done nothing wrong. I mean, they're the ones performing. So I don't that part of the agree with everything else. I agree with.
Hey, Pete, Dave Douglas. At this point, I'd rather them not waste prospects to trade for somebody that's not going to help, rather than just call them up and play them. All right, brother. Have a good one.
No, I'm right there with you. And me and Derek talked about this yesterday too, and I think me and Derek maybe disagree a little bit on this. The only guy I would go out there right now if they said he's available, I would still try to get is Juan Soto, because Soto could help you next year. That's the only thing I would do. Other than that, I'm not looking to add much, if anything at all. But guys, let's go ahead and look at today's matchup. Then we are going to wrap this up. Luis Severino on the mound. I don't know if you guys heard this on the Yes Network yesterday. They believe that Luis Severino is tipping his pitches, so he is going to work exclusively from the stretch to see if that makes a difference. And I guess we'll figure it out. And then Canning will be the pitcher for the Angels. That game, of course, tonight, 9:38 start time. We will be live at 9:30 right here on NYY News TV Game Season Live. You guys already know the dealio. We'll see what happens. We'll see who is going to be playing, what the Yankees lineup is, and go from there. But we are done with voicemails today. As you can see, our subbies. Thank you guys so much for that. And then last but not least, guys, if you missed this announcement, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys today we're going to wrap the show up here. But if you missed it, on August 1st, which is MLB Trade Deadline Day, I will be going live for 24 hours on our YouTube channel right here to support Operation Underground Railroad. Proceeds via donations will go directly to the fight against human trafficking. And again, please feel free to reach out and assist in that any way you guys can. I need ideas. I might do some video gaming that day. Haven't played games in a long time, but if I do, it's going to be like old school arcades and stuff like that. I don't play a lot of the new shit, to be honest with you, but MLB The Show would have been kind of cool because I could have played that for a long time. Maybe I could figure that out on how to do that and maybe get some MLB The Show on, put some fun teams together, do some simulations and go from there. But I will be live from 7 in the morning to 7 in the morning, a full 24 hours. And I don't know yet what our goal is going to be money-wise. I haven't thought about that. Maybe you guys have some ideas, but I would love to get a couple of $1,000 to support Operation Underground Railroad, which is supporting the fight against human trafficking. It is a terrible, terrible thing. It's something that a lot of people aren't even looking at. It's been going on for a long time, but it is surpassing the drug trade as the great way for criminals to make money, put it that way, and people to make a lot. And there's a lot of people out there who are involved in this madness and this nonsense. And again, whatever you guys want to, it's not a political issue. And I just want to let that be known. It is not a political issue. If you think it's a political issue, you got something wrong with you. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. The movie Sound of Freedom just came out, guys, and I recommend it for anybody. I don't care how you think. I don't care what actors on the movie believe. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a true story. Tim Ballard is who the movie is based on and it's about. And you can go ahead and read and even see the sting, the actual sting they had on the island where they arrested a bunch of these people. Had 54 children on the island. He rescued all of them. It's a true story, 100% true. So look into it, guys. Go see it if you have not. You could even get free tickets for it. Go support that film. But that movie definitely hit me hard enough where I was like, we got a platform. We're growing this platform. What better way for me to try to assist any way I can? And hey, 24 hours for me is going to be easy because I tell you what, anytime I feel like it's getting tough, I know for a fact it's a lot tougher for other people out there. And I can sit in front of my camera and entertain you guys for 24 hours. So I'll be sure to do that. We are going to have help because you maybe take an hour break or so every now and then. But it is deadline day. There's going to be a shit ton to talk about. We know that. Deadline day is going to be here that day. Hopefully we break some news for you guys too and we just blow this thing up. But until next time, guys, I am out. You guys are the absolute best. Much love to each and every one of you. Until next time, guys, I will see you a little bit later. See you tonight for Game Season Live. Peace.